Hi, I'm Terry Howe, and I'm on site in Bluffton, South Carolina. I want to tell you about a bank-owned property here in the Brighton Beach area. This is 3 50 by 100 lots coming up in an online auction. Will not be an auction on the site, no live bid calling. You can only bid online at terryhowe.com. Let me tell you first a little bit about it. If you come out, go to the fire department in Bluffton. It is on Bridge Street. If you'll just continue out Bridge Street, it'll change names to All Joy Road. Go down All Joy Road till you're just about at the end and turn left on Thomas Lawton Road. You go up several blocks and you'll turn left on Garnett Street. Go to the end of the second block to the last parcel on the left, and that's number 2. It's number 2 Garnett Street, right at the corner of Garnett and Carolyn. So this is a nice corner lot. There were 3 lots that were 50 foot wide and 100 foot deep. They've all been combined. If you'll figure that, it's about 15,000 square feet, which is a little over 1/3 of an acre. This is a good opportunity to purchase some lots in what I would call a transitioning neighborhood. This subdivision, Brighton Beach, was laid out sometime in the late 20s. The lots were divided up. Most of them were 50 by 100. At that time, according to one of the neighbors, there were some cottages built here. We're only just about 3 blocks from the May River. People came down here from inland to cool off in the summertime. We didn't have air conditioning back in the 1920s. So they had these little cottages. Through the years, they were torn down, burned down, pushed away, and somewhere around in the 70s, they brought some manufactured houses in. And then here in the 2000s, some of the manufactured housing starting to move out, and they're building some really nice homes. And I'll take you down the street at the other end of Garnett and show you 2 that's recently been built. So here's an opportunity to pick up some property that's close to the river at a good price. Remember, these are bank-owned properties. They've been informed me that they want them off their books by the end of the year, so they are offering them in an online auction, and it all sells for one price. I'm going to take just a minute now and pan around the property. There is a manufactured home on this property. We do not have title. Do not buy it for the manufactured home. Do not include the manufactured home in your bid. You just consider that as something that's going to have to be carted off. You probably take the siding off of it, use that and get some salvage value for that, put the rest in a dumpster, and it'll be gone. There's also a 2-car garage with a shed on this property. You can either utilize it or you can take that down too. So I'm going to take just a minute, look around at the property, give you an idea of what the lot looks like. Okay, we're panning. I'm facing the lot with my back to Garnett Street. Here's a manufactured home. As I said, don't be thinking that you're getting a home you're going to move into. You should plan on removing it. Fence down there at the neighbor, the brown fence. And over in behind these, I call them cane poles, is the 2-car garage. If you'll give me a minute, I'll walk across the yard and give you a shot of it. All right, we're continuing around. Here's a nice 2-car garage. It appears to be in pretty good shape. The door might be off the rail. And it had a shed on the other side. I'll pan back around. I have my back to the manufactured home that's on the property. And I'm looking back out at Garnett Street. Okay, please remember, this is an online-only auction. It's a bank-owned property. They want it off their books. It's 3 lots, selling as one for one bid. They're each 50 by 100 feet. 50 foot wide on Garnett Street, 100 foot deep. We're on a corner lot, Carolyn. I'm going to take you down the street here in just a minute, and I'll show you some of the homes that have been built recently. Matter of fact, Garnett Street's about 2 blocks long. We'll be in the 2nd block. I'll go down and show you a couple of those, and then when you're out here driving around, you can see some more. A transitioning neighborhood, about 3 to 4 blocks from the May River. Remember that All Joy Road dead ends into a boat landing, so you're just a few blocks from the boat landing. Keep your boat right here in the yard. Keep your truck hooked up all the time. You get off work, get a few minutes, you can be right on the water, run right down the May River to Hilton Head or anywhere, right on out in the ocean. So, online auction, terryhowe.com, 3 lots, 50 by 100. All right, let's take a ride down the street and we'll look at some of these other houses. Okay, here I am in Bluffton. I've just turned off of Alljoy Road, turned left onto Thomas Lawton, going down to Garnett. You'll notice there's some manufactured homes and then some transitioning style, modern style homes. That's what's happening in this neighborhood. You're just a few blocks from the river. It's only going to take about 2 minutes. We'll take that drive down there. We'll be offering in this online auction 3 lots. They're 50 by 100 each, and we're selling them all for one price. This is a bank-owned property. They want them off their books by the end of the year. So here we are at Garnett. Just want to show you right quick. Here's a new home built last year, I was told. Here's the Bobo boat. He's ready to go fishing. Already hooked up. Garnett's a quiet little street. There's another house built recently. There's a mixture of manufactured homes, but they're slowly being transitioned. People are coming here building big homes. They're just reason the attractiveness of this subdivision is it's just right over from the river. And we're coming down to number 2 Garnett. We're a corner lot. It's at the corner of Carolyn. Let's see if I can get this aimed for you. There it is, Carolyn and Garnett. I just turned off a Garnett onto Thomas Lawton. You'll notice these are real short blocks. And when I get down here, I'm going to turn left on Alljoy. I don't even think it's been a minute. Turn left on Alljoy. Road bears around to the right. And here we are at Alljoy Boat Landing. I'm talking just a minute or two and you're on the river. Okay, that's going to conclude our little tour here in Bluffton, South Carolina. Remember, we're at 2 Garnett Street. I've given you the directions how to get here. You can find them right on the web page. This is an online only auction, an opportunity one time in your life to buy something, try to get a good price on it, and have something that's going to make you some money in the future or build you a nice home on this property. You're only about 3 or 4 blocks from the landing over here. Right on the May River. I think you'll like this property, make a good investment. We'll see you online at the auction, terryhowe.com.